He's only 15. He loves it. He trains hard. He skis. He has that attitude. He's very coachable. Oops.
Oh, we had a skier on the water. We just missed him. Sorry about that.
Who was on the water? I'm sorry. Who was that? Anybody know who that jumper was?
Sousa, I think. Mike Sousa. Mike Sousa on the water.
Mike Sousa. That was his first jump of the tournament. First jump ever in the tournament. Sorry, Mike, and we missed it. We will not miss the next one. Let's find out who the next jumper is, please.
Hey, Bryce, can I ask you to sort me out on like where? Give me a running order that's like legitimate. Running order?
Anybody who know who this jumper is on the water now? Ellis Osborne. Ellis Osborne's coming up next. Okay, Mike Sousa's never jumped before in the tournament. This is his first time. He didn't land that one, so hopefully he can put one on the board in the next two jumps. Ellis Osborne is from Southern Florida, and Ellis has got a 7.1 meter jump on the board from his last tournament. That was his first time he's ever jumped. So this is his second tournament ever, Jason.
Yeah, Ellis is actually going to the World Championships as an independent skier. And, he just heard today that he's going to be able to stay there the whole time. Bob Swanbaum stepped up, and he's going to take him into his RV there and take care of him. So everybody loves Ellis. He's a real well-mannered kid, and here he is coming into the ramp. Eyes on the water, everybody. Ellis Osborne. Oh, he just doesn't quite hang on to it there. Nice try, Ellis.
All right, WBC, we have anybody out there helping out Ellis and Mike Sousa? Smallsy, you helping them? Who do we got out there? Ashley? Ashley, you working with them out there? All right, we got Ashley out there working with these kids.
So just to circle back about Jackson and wrap that up. After he laid down that run, 14,900 points, he was so humble, Swamp. I think I was more excited, than he was. And he's just such a humble kid. He has such a great work ethic. I know he's got a long ways to go. He's got some maturing to do, and he's got some consistency to build. I was just talking to him a minute ago, and I said, okay, you laid down a good run. Now do it every single time for 20 years, and you'll be equivalent to David Small. So if he can add consistency to his potential, that will really make him a great skier, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, and all our skiers, I hope they're humble and they stay humble, and and they get some great idols and leaders on Team WBC, people to aspire to. Because you look at David Small, you look at Keith St. Ange, you look at you, Jason Lee, Ashley Stebbings, Ben Groen. You guys are all very humble. You've all won world championships, broken records, and you're all extremely humble.
Well, we'd love to see the next generation coming up, but on the water right now is Mike Sousa. Everybody get it up.
Mike Sousa!
I believe that's a PB.
That's his first jump he's ever landed.
All right, Mike. Good job, Mike Sousa. That would definitely beat his C-score at .0.
And getting back to that, David Small. You ever see David Small walking around cocky or bragging?
I definitely don't. He's super humble, and if anybody would have the right to walk around, with his head high and his nose in the air, it would be David Small, and he never does.
Or Keith, or you, or nobody, or Ashley. That's what we expect from all our skiers, and Jackson is no exception. And they learn from you guys, and they learn from the best. And hopefully they learn how to be extremely humble in all their successes.
Well, we got a break in the action. Let's just take a quick minute to thank all of our sponsors, Footin.com, obviously, for not only putting on the live feed that we are so enjoying here at the site, but also for putting together such a beautiful website where everybody can log in and find people to ski with in your local area. CentralFlorida.org, where you can just sign in and find out what's happening in Central Florida. And, you know, if anybody's visiting Central Florida, go to CentralFlorida.org. You can find out what's going on. Action Water Sports, which is just across the lake from us, the new Mastercraft dealership, just as Water Media and Home Wood Press. Ellis Osborne coming in. Eyes to the left. We did not get a score on Mike Sousa. But Ellis Osborne is coming in from the left. All eyes on the water.
Super distorted on the. I am? Yeah, the mic. Turn it down a little bit then.
Oh, it just couldn't hang on over there.
I don't have to speak directly into it.
Check, check. Still distortion. Distortion, distortion, distortion.
Come on, Alice.
Check, check. Distortion.
Alice, can you
is
hear
that better?
us? Alice Osborne. Come on, buddy. Keep your feet underneath you, buddy.
Is the live feed working? No, it's not working. Brother's trying to watch. All right, we're working on it. Thanks for the call. Notifications. This is the first time I've left my Facebook open all day to 4 hours. I have 10 now. From a high rack, it's 10 down the 4 hour mark. Is it okay? Yeah. It looks funny from here. You got a buoy that moves.
All right, we got Mike Sousa coming in for jump number 3. You got him, Jason?
Yeah, he needs a nice one here. Oh, he just couldn't write it out, but he has one on the board, which was better than he had before. Good job, Mike Sousa.
All right, everybody give Mike a hand. He landed his first jump ever in a tournament. Next is going to be Alice. Alice is 0 for 2. He's landed his first jump in the last tournament. All these kids are just learning this.
My clipboard here, Swamp, says that Riley Stinson is next.
Riley.
And also Brett Swanbaum.
Riley and Brett. No.
You know, let's talk about one other skier, Swamp, and this a WBC skier that for the first time today, she made all 4 turns, and that is Alex Youngblood. She held on to all 4 turns in the tournament today for the first time. I thought that was pretty impressive for her.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, everybody listen up. The live feed just dropped because we reached our 4-hour maximum on Facebook. But now we're back up. So share that, okay? So if you are watching the live feed now, like reshare it because it's a new stream so that we can get everybody watching again because we currently have 6 viewers live and we had about 100 a minute ago. So just reshare the new live stream if you're watching it so that we can get it going again. The question was about what do you think about Alex Youngblood laying it down 4 turns for the first time ever in a tournament for a female? That is epic.
You know, yeah, Alex has got such a bubbly personality and a great personality. She's come down. She's worked hard. She's busted her butt. And she's been able to accomplish the 4-turn thing for a girl, and that's incredible. And she nailed it today for the first time in the tournament. She nailed it.
Okay.
So I'm very proud of Alex, obviously, and and it's all our kids. We talked about Jackson, we talked about David and Keith and Ben and Ash and you, Jason, and all that. But it's all our kids. Bryce Dorman, look at what he's done. Look at what he's done in slalom. Look at what young Brett Swanbaum has been able to do. He launches him in jumping. That kid's going to learn inverted jumping. He's going to launch him. He's going to be a good inverted jumper. Okay, we got, who's this? This is Riley. Is this Riley? Riley extension. There she goes. Oh!
Just couldn't hold on to that one. Got a little cockeyed, like she was maybe cutting still when she hit the ramp.
We've got Ashley Stebbings there at the end of the dock because she's helping them, working with them. So, but yeah, we got all these kids: Bryce Dorman and Alex and Lexi McCauley and.
Yeah, we have a good group of kids. I mean, I know Alex just started making her reverse front to backs like 2 weeks ago. So for her to drill all 4 of them in a tournament here at Nationals has got to be really big for her. Yeah. I mean, I was super hoping for Lexi to lay down both of her runs. She drilled her front run, and I know she's capable of 6,000 points or more. So it was really unfortunate to see her take a tumble in her back run in tricks today. But I know Lexi McCauley is going to be the top U.S. female for quite a while to come.
We need somebody here to listen to the jump scores. But yeah, we're proud of all our kids and to learn all 4 turns. And you know what? Like Lexi McCauley, learning this stuff, Jason, as you know, is not easy. You start learning multiple turns. You start learning all this stuff. Putting all this stuff together in 15-second passes. It's not easy stuff, man.
All right, guys, we're on a short delay. There's foreign objects sort of floating in the water. The orange boat is going to drive over and see what it is, maybe pick it up. Could be anything, so.
Hey, did you see it jump? Did you see it jump on video? No. 0.2 meters shy of the world record. Brett can launch it. He can launch it, man. He presses that ramp up.
I think he's just going to try to get one on the board here.
Oh, he looked a little out of control. We'll watch the replay there. I have a hard time seeing because I got that pillar right in front. Here he comes right now. Let me see on replay.
Didn't quite square up. He was still seemed like he was drifting or cutting.
Yeah, he was not. He was not square. He was pushing off of 1 foot over the other foot. Yeah, he went off sideways. So anyway, Brody, getting back to you, big fella.
All right.
You know, we really look forward to seeing you get back into the sport full time, kind of, you know, and really take it seriously after you graduate next year, and really try to create some good habits and move up into the elite status in all 3 events.
Yeah, that'd be good because right now it's kind of tough the way how much I get to ski back home with living in Wisconsin and stuff. So definitely coming down for a while would be perfect.
And we're looking forward to it, right?
Yes, we're looking forward to it.
Brody was
I am anyway.
Brody was a member of our club today. Of the
Attaboy,
people
Brody, thank you.
Brody was a member of our club today of people that just totally blew out their front run and then just blew up on their second run. So we had a number of skiers today that totally stomped their front run and then just botched their back run. And me and Brody were on that squad. So I mean, I know Brody has 10,000 points in the bag. He just needs to put it all together.
All right, we're going to have Riley. Riley has not landed a jump yet. She's going to be coming in for a second jump. I mean, a third jump. Her third jump. She's over 2.
Yeah.
So hopefully she can put one on the board.
Yeah, I mean, anything right now would be better than nothing. If she can just ride over and hang on, it would be better. I mean, she needs to keep her feet under her as much as she can.
Here she comes, Jason. She's all yours.
Eyes on the water. Riley Stinson. Oh,
baby!
There we go.
Yeah, baby!
Good job, Riley. Good job. On the board.
As Rick Boys would say, yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. He might be watching. No, he's probably in bed. It's pretty late for England right now. We're probably got mostly American and Australian Pacific type people.
So
on the
Riley
live
lands
feed.
with, he puts one on the board. That's the 3rd time she's ever landed a jump in a tournament. Good for Riley.
So Brett Swanbon's second jump. The first time he was a little squirrely. He was still cutting and didn't come off square. So hopefully he can square up here and hang on to a jump.
Yeah, we got some pretty amazing young skiers, Jason, coming up. We really do. Good kids.
You know, we have some pretty amazing young skiers. We have some pretty amazing old skiers as well. I mean, Willie Farrell today laying it down in his 60s at the first Nationals ever in 1970, whatever, and just doing multiples like crazy. I mean, Willie just is an inspiration to everybody. But, yeah, we have some really unbelievable talent coming up in the U.S. as
Did
young
you
skiers
say
as well.
in his 60s?
No, in the 70s. He was at the first
No, I
Nationals.
mean, you said he's in his 60s.
Isn't Willie in his 60s?
Oh, come on. I thought he was like 35 or something.
No,
Come on.
Willie's 60 something.
All right, that Brett for a second jump. Come on, Brett. Yeah, he puts it on the board. Brett Swanball puts one on the board. Yeah, boy.
Okay. All right. All right. We're going to have live scores from now on because the radio was too low, so I haven't been receiving scores. So we're going to get scores. So that's good for Brett. I mean, he was able to keep his feet underneath him and ride that one out. He was more square. 9.7 meters for Brett Swanbaum.
9.7 meters for Brett Swanbaum.
That's more like we're used to seeing out of him.
Brett could go 11, 12 meters.
Riley Stinson at 8.2 meters on the last jump. She rode away.
Congratulations, Riley. Come on over here, young lady. Just hang in there. We'll wait for the radio to come back. 8.2 meters. Riley said that's the 3rd time you landed a jump in a tournament, correct?
Yep. Yes, sir.
8.2 meters. You happy with that?
Yeah. Not happy, not satisfied.
But you're happy you got a score on the board.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so we're getting that Ellis Osborne's best jump was 8.6, and Mike Seuss's best jump was 9.7. I think they're going to learn, Swamp, that some of us commentators are more play-by-play and some of us are more color commentary. And you and I, I think, are color commentary. So if we could have a play-by-play person to come up here and replace me or Swamp, we'd probably do it better.
Well, now that we got the scores, we're going to rock it out. We got all the scores for the kids.
As far as I know, I've repeated every score that I've heard.
Okay. And now who do we got in the water right now? Who's next?
Lauren Ehlers ready for jump number 1.
Lauren Ehlers from Texas. Jump number 1 for Lauren. What's a PB? We got it?
It says 8.7 on this score sheet here.
Okay, here comes Lauren for jump number 1. And she puts it on the board.
She rode it away, but she drug a foot there, Swamp. One foot was low there, so she's going to lose some distance because she drug that 1 foot.
Yeah, but you know what? She's got the first one on the board, baby.
.6 meters for Lauren's first jump. Watching the replay here, Julia with that right leg, she reached down to the water.
What did he jump? It was 9. 8.7. Brett was 9 something, wasn't it?
No, that was Mike Sousa.
And I think Brett did that too, right? 8 something was it was 9 something. All right, we got Brett Swanbaum coming in for his third jump. I think his best score on the board right now is 9 point something. We should be writing them down. So Brett's capable of going 11, 12 meters, but he has to land them. Congratulations, Mike Sousa. First jump you ever landed in a tournament. Congratulations. Come here, buddy. Feel good about
Wayne
yourself?
Carroll's high five right back at you, buddy. Virtual high five to Wayne Carroll's, who took the time to comment. What's up, buddy?
So he feels good about it. Was what, about 9 meters?
Yeah, I think it was 9.7.
9.7. Congratulations. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
All right. Here comes Brett for his third and final jump. Whoa! Whoa!
He
launched it.
Yeah, he launched it on that one, just barely.
And he almost held on.
Good job, Brett. You all right, buddy?
William Farrell, you're a legend. Get over here. Come here, you're a legend. Oh, you have to go.
Willie's going to sit in for a second.
This is a throwback.
William Farrell.
What about that barefoot jumping 41 years ago at the first Nationals? The chief judge had never witnessed it before. So he sat down and he watched it. That first jump event, I jumped 45 feet to out-jump the other fellas.
You were living 41 years ago?
And add 22 to that. 63 years young.
63.
I thought he was in his 60s.
I know. And you out there turning it up, baby.
I don't act it or what? Come on, man. It's only a number.
I thought you were 39.
Number next. All right. Who's our next jumper? Terry Larson sneaking out there, that women's world champion. You'll see why in just a matter of minutes. This is the second round for these women. They jumped already, and they're going to jump again. Yumpity, yimmity. Yo, hey. Looking for some nice clean skiing here. Women seem to land a little softer. They're a little lighter. They still can get as much distance out of it as anybody else can.
Lauren Landry.
Yeah, Terry's in the boat. Getting in the boat. She'll suit up. Step up. Swan Ponds. Great skiing by that young fella. You see
Lo-
how light he looked on the water?
Lauren Ehlers is coming in now.
Here she is. There she is. You got it. Toes up. I can see all 10. 10 toes. That's a good sign. Oh, rear and back, like riding like a bucking bronco on that landing. Holy mackerel. Texas Yahoo!
You listening for the scores? All right, that was Lauren's second jump. She has a 7.6 on the board. She didn't land that one, Willie.
I think she left her mind on the jump there, the follow through. Got on the jump and reared back. Should have followed it through and go with the flow.
10.1 meter fall for Lauren Ehlers.
That's all right.
10.1 meter fall.
That's all right. She landed her first one nice and clean.
Willie, what's your biggest jump ever, big guy?
Oh, you don't want to know, man. I jumped up, straight up and down, saw the floorboard in the boat, and 65 and a half feet later, I skied it away.
What is that? We use meters these days. 19.8. You jumped 19.8
Straight
meters?
up and down, brother. Yeah, I saw the floorboard in the back of the boat. You got to believe me.
That's my PB traditional as well, not 65 feet. And the 97 junior world started 65 traditional.
That is a big traditional jump.
You can hear all the stories about how they invented inverted jumping, but I guarantee it had to do with not wetting the jump. One day when Mike Seipel went out there, and, and when that would happen, they'd come up and they'd force the handle down like you go between their knees. And he came up like, yeah, he kind of landed it and like, wait a minute now.
All right, we got Terry Jones on the water now, Willie. Terry Jones.
She skied wonderfully in tricks. Slalom, she's doing good. She's got the making up to do. Jumping, she's the world champion at it. Watch her close. Clean, land that first one.
That was her first jump. She put it on the board. She'll be happy.
Fundamentally sound. She's got a score. Now she can let it go, let loose. She can reach new levels in her posture. She can come up on the jump a little more, get a little more extension, and the jump will reward you with a little more distance. There she is. Good square jump.
8.9 meters.
Lose some impact.
8.9 meters.
Lose a little distance.
8.9 meters for Terry's first jump.
I've seen a picture of a guy on a jump, 100 frames a second, and it's interesting because the skeleton is going up, trying to get positive lift, and the skin is sagging. It's almost horrifying looking. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I got a double chin, Swampy, too much jumping.
Might be because you're almost 70 years old.
Dude, you don't have a double chin. You are in shape. You are a machine. 63 years young. You're still a turning machine. We used to call you One-Way Willie.
My way?
Your way. Yes, sir, baby.
I love it.
Which way is your one way to the right?
Away from the wake.
Away from the way, yeah, me too, yeah.
But I do the reverse. Since I saw so many guys miss the reverse in the early days, I said, well, we'll solve that problem. We'll eliminate it. The reverse 360, and there goes the rope, so whatever.
All right, we're going to have Lauren Ehlers coming in for a third and final jump. Her best score on the board right now, 7.6. Her third and final jump for Lauren.
People trying to beat the heat, they're in shoulder deep out there. All right, no reaching out and touching the jumpers when they go by, please. A little spray will be just fine. Here's Lauren's last one. Good posture, good. Whoa. Whoa, one leg went down pretty soon, but she's happy to get through that, and she'll be rewarded, I'm sure, with the medal for that performance.
Call for Betsy and Rachel Norman as next jumpers. I don't see them around.
Betsy Gilman and Rachel Norman, you two are the next jumpers. Please come to the side over here, dress up,
Terry, good
get your suits
posture.
on, get your helmets together, and get ready to go.
She did come
Rachel Norman and
Wasn't
Betsy
square
Gilman.
on the jump, heavier on the right foot.
7.2 for Lauren. So she doesn't beat her first jump, so 7.6. It's her best.
That's all right. It's successful jumping, and we're going to bring it back to shore. And she'll probably learn from watching the rest of
Betsy
the
is
girls.
not jumping. She did not land a jump, so it would be next.
She's not on here anyway. Lexi. She's not on it. She's not on this one. Howard, y'all get me that. She's not here. So then Rachel George. Okay. I got Lexi and Alex now. I got Rachel.
Hey. Lauren, look at Lauren right there. Lauren doing some consistent jumping there, Coach.
Yes,
She's got her eyes open going over the jump.
And did you notice who she came over to hug?
You sure.
Yeah.
She got an affection for you, you know.
You know, I mean, she didn't go hug the legend. I'm in shock.
Anyway, good jumping there.
Betsy's not
and
jumping.
It's going to earn her a medal. We'll sit back and watch what becomes of it.
Thank you for the hug, Lauren.
Right? She's the only American. She's not international. She's got to win
Who?
medal.
She's
the only jumper.
no. What division she's in?
Hey, big guy. Dan, will you try to do this? What's that? You want me to get up there with you, big guy? Huh?
Thank you, Willie Farrell. Thank you, sir. Look what we got here. Daniel Baumgartner. Look at that. You got the same haircut I've got.
Heck yeah, man. Look at that.
Huh? So we look
damn
good
close.
together or what? Huh?
Nice. How you feeling, big guy?
Good.
What's
good.
new?
Hot,
Yeah,
but
it is
good.
hot. Little sticky.
Very sticky.
Little sticky.
Welcome back down to Florida, big fella.
Thanks, man. It's been a while.
Too busy. You know, you've been too busy snowmobiling.
Snowmobiling, mountain biking,
Yeah.
but still barefooting.
He's becoming this machine, huh?
Isn't there a story about how you hurt yourself mountain biking before the last Worlds or something like that?
I was right after the last Worlds. I dislocated my shoulder. Wow, separated my shoulder. We got Terry Jones coming up here.
Terry Jones. She's got one on the board at I forgot
8.9,
8.9
right?
or 8 point something. There'll be a second jump, and then after Terry Jones, who do we get after
really?
Terry Jones? I think it'll be Lexi McCauley.
All accurate. This is accurate. That leads right over the rope. I think so. That'll be the third time this turn. Those are all the scores they got in the first round. They're seeded from the first round. This is the biggest jump they had this morning. Just for reference and talking points.
So this is the second round.
Yeah.
This is
the final.
This is the final.
Middle.
Okay. We got to get our act together over here. Ben Groen came over here and gave me all the information. This is for the finals. This is for the medals right here. And we got Lauren Ehlers, who got 7.6 on the board right now. This is for the gold, silver, and bronze. Terry Jones has got, what was the first jump? 8.6, I believe?
8.9 is what I heard.
8.9. So as of right now, if these scores are accurate, Terry Jones is in the gold medal position. Lauren Ehlers is in the silver medal position. And we're going to have Lexi McCauley as the next jumper. This is all open women. Then after Lexi, you're going to have Alex Youngblood. And then you're going to have Rachel Norman. And then after that, you're going to have Ashley Stebbings as the lone international women's jumper.
So you got. We'll get stuff pop up on comments here.
Oh,
Dan Wang.
Dan Wong, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Glad you're watching.
Terry jumps in.
Terry Jones coming in for jump number 2, Danny.
Here we go. Coming in, nice and relaxed. Arms relaxed, head out, looking up. Oh, that's bigger.
She held on. Boy, she almost got pulled out the front there, but she held on. She was able to hang on to it.
That was past the first set of balls, which I heard was at about 9 meters.
Jason Lee's got the walkie-talkie, so he'll get the scores called in. Right now, Terry's in the lead right now with an 8.9 meter jump.
And I think she just bettered that.
So time will tell. Lexi McCauley, you ready? You're out there? Yes, all right.
How much her feet blew out on the ramp?
8.5.
8.5 for Terry, 8.5.
I was wrong.
So it looks like 8.9 is still the leading score. She's still in the lead. She's going to remain in the lead until Alex goes out there, and she has a shot of beating that score. So we got 3 more skiers in the open division. Then we get Ashley Stebbings. What did you jump today, Dan? You landed
18.8.
18.8. You happy?
Yeah, took first place in the first round. I'm not mad.
Good. Congratulations. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you going to be skiing the Worlds?
Yes, sir.
Are you on the senior team?
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that. He is rocking and rolling.
Yes, sir.
And he's in better shape than I've seen him in a long time.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, look at
Neck's
him.
feeling good. I'm definitely strong. Been hitting the gym. Been doing a lot of mountain biking.
He's a lean, mean fight machine.
Not over skiing.
Scott, what was the first jump? 8.9? 8.6. 8.9.
That one looked way bigger. She was out past the 9-meter ball.
Peter Rothbauer from Austria just logged in. Look at that. We got Georgia Groen from New Zealand logging in. Tanya Kavnis. I'm not sure where she's from. She just logged in. Joey Holder just logged in. All right, keep logging in, everybody. This is the Open Women Finals. Right now, Terry Jones got the leaderboard score of 8.9. 8.9. And then we've got Lauren Ehlers with 7.6 meters. And we got Lexi McCauley. That's going to be the next skier up.
Okay.
After Lexi, we got Alex Youngblood. And then we're going to have Rachel Norman.
Where did Willie run off to? Is he running around in a Speedo on the other side of the lake again?
He probably went to change into the Speedo.
You gotta love it. You gotta love Willie Farrell. He's just a class act.
He's a legend. He's been around
He's
for
a
a
legend.
long time.
And a Hall of Famer, yeah.
Hall of Famer,
You gotta
63,
add that to the title.
63 years young, and he's still out there turning.
Yep, he skied great this morning. Who do we got?
All
coming
right.
in? We got Terry Jones coming in right now.
This is Terry's third and final jump.
Third and final jump. Terry put it out there.
Oh, smooth jump.
Looked a little better.
I don't know if that's going to beat the 8.9 or not. What do you think?
I don't know. I tend to agree with you. After I saw the way they measured that last one, I was way off. So I'm not even going to guess this time.
What are these balls set at?
I was told the first ball is at 9 meters. The next
Okay.
one's 19. And then I think the other one's 29.
Yeah, David
Right.
went past the last ball.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but they've got the first box at
8.5. 8. Can you confirm her first jump, please? Okay, that's a leading jump. Can you see what her first jump was?
8.9 on the first jump.
Was it?
8.9.
8.9 is going to be her best jump. So Terry's first jump of 8.9 is her best jump.
It's her best jump.
She is done. She is still in the leaderboard right now with 3 more jumpers to go. And Lexi McCauley is going to be the next jumper on the board.
Look at that. They gave us a cheat sheet. 7, 6, 8, 9.
There you go. There we go. All right. The cheat sheet. There we go. So what do you think, Dan? Do you see some pretty good skiing here today so far?
Heck yeah, man. These kids are just amazing. They're getting so good. That Jackson Gerard and Bryce Storman, and man, there's some really impressive kids, some up-and-comers. Very impressive.
14, 15 years of age.
Exactly.
And Lexi McCauley, 16.
Yep.
Alex,
Yeah,
16.
Lexi McCauley skiing out of her head.
17.
Yep. Riley Stenson's coming up. Got a lot of kids that are doing real well. Really impressed with a lot of the video I've been seeing from Lexi McCauley online, from skiing down by you guys.
Yeah, she's getting close. She's getting very, very close. And Trix. And Trix is getting close to really
Here comes
compete.
Lexi right now.
All right, here comes Lexi McCauley right now. That's her first jump.
Her first
and
jump.
that may be enough to put her in the leaderboard.
I think it might have been.
She has to beat 8.9 to overtake Terry Jones for the number 1 spot.
Yeah, and I think that was in the 9s at least. I guess I lied. I'm gonna guess again.
Her top score in the first round was 10.3. 10.3. 9.6.
Look at that. 9.6.
9.6. So that puts Lexi in the number 1 spot. That knocks Terry Jones in the number 2 spot right now. And Lauren Ehlers to the number 3 spot.
Great job. 4 more skiers and then Manny's. Just everyone's aware. Last thing.
We're done after this?
All right, we got 4 more skiers. And then after that, everybody's going to be meeting at Manny's. You know where Manny's is, right? I take it Manny's in Winter Haven?
Yes, sir. Manny's in Winter Haven.
Manny's in Winter Haven. So we got 4 more skiers, and after that, it's Manny's in Winter Haven. And tomorrow morning, we're going to resume with jumping and tricks and slalom for the finals with all the big dogs. And the divisional finals also, I believe, right?
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully we got time for them. If not, they're going to run divisional finals on Sunday morning is what I was told.
All right, so Lexi McCauley's the number 1 spot. You want to write? You get a pen? Write that down.
I can write. What do we have? We had a
9.6. 9.6.
My chicken scratchings are a little hard to read, but they're there.
Alex Youngblood from Michigan. Here she
Here we
comes.
go. Alex Youngblood coming in on our left. Looking clean. Looks like she might have drug her left foot a little bit, but man, was that clean.
A nice, clean first jump for Alex. These 2 girls are proteges of Ashley Stebbings. Ashley
left
spends
foot. Her left foot dropped.
Ashley spends a lot of time working with these 2 girls at the school, both on and off the water. And every night, 8.2 for Alex. So that puts her in the number 3 spot right now behind Lexi and behind
Terry
Jones.
Terry Jones has still got second place locked up.
It's so cute at the ski school. Every night before Ashley leaves, the 2 girls, Alex and Lexi, tells Ashley, "We love you, Ashley. We love you, Ashley." And Ashley turns around and tells them both, "Do your jobs."
Get her done.
Hey, Dan, plug the sponsors while you got a break on that sheet right there. Foot.com.
Footin', hey, we want to give a big thanks to Footin.com. Visit centralflorida.org. The WBC, the American Barefoot Club, and Action Power Sports. We're right on Action Power Sports site here. Just Add Water Media and Homewood Press.
There comes Lexi
you.
for a second jump. Lexi McCauley's
Here we go.
second jump, and that looked a little better. Huh?
That looks a little bigger.
That looks like it may go over 10 meters, I believe. What's your jump to beat?
Jump to beat is 9.6.
9.6 was the
one.
first jump.
Yep.
She's in the number 1 spot with that.
7 a.m. start time tomorrow. Men's jump is the first one in the water.
Men's jump is the first one in the water tomorrow. 7 a.m. start time. 7 a.m. start time. Men's jump first on the water tomorrow.
That's me.
That is you, Dan
Me,
Baumgartner.
top seed in the finals. 9.2.
9.2, that's all.
That's it.
Wow, I would have gave it more than that.
Yeah, that looks like they're measuring a little short, but
So 9.6 is still in the leaderboard.
you know, and it's in our head that first ball is usually 10 meters, and it's not.
Yeah. But still, it looked like she was way past that first ball.
She did. I agree.
Maybe it's the angle we're in. I don't know.
Yeah, could be. I was standing right down here at the last ball when David Small jumped his 28.7?
29.7.
29.7. I don't want to cheat the guy. 29.7. Oh, it's 7
7 meters.
Oh, I thought it was 9.
Oh, no wonder. 7 meters, 19 meters.
30.
No wonder why we're.
Okay, I was misinformed earlier.
All right. I thought maybe Dan and I were drinking. We were drunk.
The world records currently.
Okay.
Just for like Rachel's going to be jumping around that.
Okay. Nice. Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, no wonder why Dan and I were so off. Those first set of balls are
First set
7
of
meters.
balls, yeah. It's 2 meters shorter than I thought.
All right. So here comes Alex for the second jump. She has to beat 9.6 to get in the leaderboard.
Come on, Alex. Whammo.
Oh, that may do
Oh,
it.
and she
That may do
pretty good,
it.
but she drug her right foot on that one.
Did she?
Drug her left foot on the jump prior and her right foot on that one.
Well, that may do it. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Let's look at the replay here. Yep, right foot.
Right foot got dragged?
Yep.
She dragged that right
Do
foot.
not reach for the water. Let it come to you. 10. Whoa.
10.0.
10-0. That puts her in the
10.0.
lead.
That puts Alex Youngblood in the number 1 position for the gold medal.
Nice.
We're going to have Lexi's third and final jump, and Lexi has to beat that 10.0 to have any chance of winning, being the national champion. I got my old dog here, Annie. She's over 16 years old. We had to carry her in, but she came to watch what's probably going to be our last national championship.
Last barefoot tournament, hey?
You know, our last barefoot tournament probably. She's over 16. We laid her in the water a little bit, and now she's laying in the grass. Who else we got watching in? We got Jim Rollins that joined in. Tim Bullitt from Michigan. Tracy Meskers is in. Brody Meskers logged in. Amy Youngblood logged in.
Brody's watching.
Some of the comments, yeah, he just went down to the school. Brody went back to the school.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Max Berzosa.
All right, so there comes Lexi.
We got Lexi coming
Lexi's
in.
last jump. She has to beat 10.0 meters. She has to beat 10 meters to have any shot of the gold medal here. She's coming in for her last jump. Here she comes.
Ooh.
I don't think that's going to do it.
I don't think that's going to do it.
I think that's going to be short.
She is consistent and she is solid.
I think that's going to be about 8 something or 9 meters. 8.5 meters. Who? Peter Rodbauer? Yeah, I already know. I already announced him. I think that's going to be short. I think Alex Youngblood is going to remain in the number 1 position.
I think so.
And Lexi will be in the number 2 position with 1 jumper to go. Rachel Norman.
Oh.
And Rachel jumped to 11.7 in the first round. 8.4, so that ain't going to cut it, Dan.
That ain't going to cut it. That was Lexi?
So Lexi's got the best she can do is get the silver medal. And more than likely she'll be knocked down to the bronze. But she's in a real good position for the overall. Because I think she's seated number 1 in slalom, and she's seated well into the number 1 position in tricks.
No, she's in bronze. She is in bronze medal position right now. And we got Alex Youngblood coming in for her third and final jump.
So Alex needs to pad her lead because she's got Rachel Norman next. Who's going to want that gold medal.
She's got to get out there. She's got to get out there 11 or 12 meters. 12 plus would be big.
Rachel could give a clinic in women's jumping. She jumps like the Queen of England.
Here comes Alex right now for a third and final jump.
Here it is. Wow.
Oh, that looked pretty
nice
good. That
jump.
looked pretty good. That's
Wow.
going to be close.
I did not. I didn't get to see her jump.
She jumps like how I would imagine like Princess Kate would jump.
Wow.
I don't think I beat a 10-meter jump, though.
You don't think so?
I think she's probably still short. Remember, that's 7-meter balls.
Yeah, you might be right. That might be just under 10 meters.
I think that's 9-something.
9.6, 9 something, 9.9, 9.8.
9.8. So 10 meters is her top jump. And right now she's still in the number 1 spot. We got 1 jumper to go, which is Rachel Norman. In the first round, she jumped 11.7 meters. So the possibility is extremely high here that Rachel is going to be able to walk away with the national gold jumping medal.
Wait till you see how she jumps.
Like a lady? So we got Lauren Ehlers with 7.6, Terry Jones with 8.9, Lexi McCauley with 9.6, and Alex Youngblood with 10 meters even.
And then Rachel Norman's got 3 jumps to beat that 10-meter jump to take home the gold. And then we're going to have Ashley Stebbings, who's by herself in the International Women's, and she'll go out there and take her 3 jumps. And, well, I don't know, I think she'll probably want to practice.
Question is, do you think if Rachel goes over 10 meters, will she swim in?
Well, Rachel will probably only take 1 jump. I don't know. If she goes over 10 meters, she could probably just call it quits.
Yep.
Unless she wants to put on a bigger score for the
Bigger
overall.
score for seeding for the Worlds.
Here comes Rachel for her first jump, Dan.
Here we go. Rachel Norman coming down on her left side.
Nice and smooth.
Wow,
That's around 10
beautiful.
meters, I guess.
Almost.
That's 9-10
feet.
meters, huh?
Almost feet to feet.
I don't think it's 10 meters. I don't think
I
that's
don't
good
think
enough.
so either, but she'll get it, yeah.
But that's probably in the 9s would be my guess.
She just barely butt checks. That's how all
Yeah.
She just butt checks.
She barely just, little tink, and she's back up and skiing.
$9.6. 9.6. So Alex Youngblood is still in the number 1 position with a score of 10. Rachel's got 2 more jumps to take away that gold from Alex.
And tied with Alexis McCauley.
Oh, she's tied with Lexi for the silver.
Yep.
Sid Gregory. My old buddy Sid from up there, and I think he's from where? Tennessee? The Carolinas?
Sounds about right.
He's up there, and he's always posting on the Barefoot Post. Oh, Sid, glad you're watching. Dan Wong, glad you're watching. Is that the end? We got to bring it down to the end. Kevin Rauscher
join. Oh, we got Ashley coming in on her left-hand side.
Ashley Stebbings. Whoa!
That was big.
That was probably about
Big.
19 or 20 meters.
Yeah.
19 or 20 meters for Ashley Stebbings.
think,
Yes, girl.
I think that's 20 meters. That might be 20 meters.
What was the best today so far? 19.4.
19.4 this morning. Whoa. Way to reel it in.
19.4 was her best jump today. That's got to be close to 19 to 20 meters.
Yep. It's right in there.
All right, we're going to have Rachel Norman coming in for a second jump. Rachel's tied for the silver medal spot right now.
Still waiting on that score for Ashley.
We're at 9.6. He needs to score over 10 to take the gold medal home.
Say again.
$20.2 meters.
20.2.
20.2 meters for Ashley Stebbings from Australia. Mr. Small, David Small.
Everybody out there watching on Facebook, let's get a couple thumbs up for these girls jumping. Especially the big inverted jumps from Ashley Stebbings.
David Small.
Come on, give us some feedback here.
Come on.
He's eating.
Good job, Ashley. Roy Small. David Small's dad, Roy, is here from England.
All right, we got Rachel getting set up here. She's coming in.
Rachel George coming in for jump number 2 right now. She has to beat 10 meters. Oh, that did it. That did it. That was 10
That
plus.
was big.
That was the gold medal right there.
That was a gold medal jump right there.
That was the gold medal. That was over 10 meters. That'll knock Alex down to number 2, and that'll knock Lexi down to number 3.
And
you got
I
9.6.
I have a feeling she could be tickling that national record right there. Oh,
11.4.
not enough. 11.4.
11.4. So that is the gold medal right there for Rachel Norman.
She's going to take her third jump.
11.4. That means Alex Youngblood wins the silver with 10 meters, and Lexi McCauley takes the bronze
Bronze with 9.6.
at 9.6 meters.
Alex Youngblood, 10. And Rachel, 11.4.
And we got Ashley Stubbs with 20.2 on the board. And she's getting ready to come in through again.
Yep. Got the number. And we got
Okay, here comes Ashley for jump number 2.
Ashley's coming in. Whoa.
Well, that was a little short on the last one.
Shorter than the last one, I agree.
I'm gonna. That's 19. That's about high 18s, low 19s.
I'm going to say mid-19s. That's my guess.
All right, so
I haven't been doing
high
well on that.
18s to mid 19s is going to be the guess of Dan and myself on that one. It's going to be shorter than 20.2 at the first jump.
It certainly is. Oh, her feet really blew out on that one. Well, these replays are great. We get replays, we get drone shots. We get all sorts of
We're going to have Rachel Norman for a third and final jump. And then 19.8. That was better than I thought, Dan.
Better, yeah. A little better now.
19.8. That's about a meter past what I was guessing. Well, that was close to what you were saying. You were saying 19 and a half.
Yep. Pretty darn close.
David Small is walking down the shoreline to talk to Ashley. He's going to give her some words of wisdom. He's going to tell her what she has to do to jump 29 meters.
Once again, we want to thank our sponsors out here, Footin.com, Homewood Press, Just Add Water Media, Wheelhouse, Action Power Sports, Visit CentralFlorida.com, the WBC, and American Barefoot Club.
All right, here we go. We got Rachel Norman for a third and final jump. Her best jump so far is what, 11.4? 11.4. Here she comes.
Can she go bigger? Nope.
I think she's a little short.
She's a little short and she lost the handle. Did not ski that one away.
And she lost the handle, but Rachel's going to be happy with that. She's made a comeback into the sport, a former world champion, and I think she just locked in the gold medal for the Open Women's National Championship.
She did. .3 meters on the fall.
So we got Ashley for a final jump. She's got a 20.2 meter jump on the board. For those of you who missed it earlier today, David Small, the world's greatest jumper that the sport has ever seen, the world record holder, has the record of 29.9 meters, which was broken in Germany in 2010. And today he jumped 29.7 meters, 0.2 meters away from a new world record. It was just a thing of beauty. It was just absolutely incredible.
For all you Americans out there that are stuck on the SAE system, that is 97.6 feet. That's a long way.
All right, here comes Ashley for a third and final jump.
Come on, Ashley. Keep those legs together. Go higher and further.
No, that's short. That's about
short again.
Yeah, that's probably about 19 meters.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Yeah, that was the last jump, right? That was jump number 3?
Is that the end of the day?
Game over. Okay. Sure.
All right, that was Ashley's third and final jump. We're waiting for the final score. What is it? 19 meters, right on the money.
19 meters on the money.
19 meters. So that wraps up the competition for today. You see some incredible skiing. You've seen David Small jump 29.9 meters. You've seen Jackson Gerard put on a trick score of 14,950, which...
I hadn't heard that.
Oh, you haven't heard that?
I hadn't heard that.
Announce that we're all going to Manny's. Be there around 6:30. The sooner you get there, 2-for-1 drinks, great prime rib. Everybody's going there tonight.
All right, so anyways...
I know you'll forget it.
So anyways, 14,950 points for Jackson Gerard, a new world record, the highest trick score that's ever been recorded in the sport. Beat out David Small's previous score, 15 years of age. And then we've seen a lot of other great scores from a lot of other great athletes here. And that wraps up the competition for today.